I know it's a lot, but see, at the same time, I sold weed. I sold weed. There were times when I went to Arizona and spent $30,000 getting 100 pounds of weed and bringing it back to Camden. You know what I mean? So is that 30? Oh no, yeah, I'm from South Jersey. I'm from South Jersey. Nah, I didn't do that, man. I hooked up sets. You know, I became weed man in Camden. There was sets all over Camden waiting for me to come back from wherever. They didn't know where I would just disappear and pop back. But that's what happened to me in the 90s.
But for you, what would you say?
I couldn't even estimate thousands of dollars, because I mean, there were
100
times.
More?
Look, I've been smoking weed since I was 15, and there were times when I really got into it when I had money too. You know, so I'm talking like I was living in LA, doing very well, and there were definitely plenty of times I would spend $100, $200, $300 just buying some weed. I might be sharing it, but you know, so. I couldn't guess. I couldn't guess. All I can say is tens of thousands. I'll put it that way.
Tens of thousands. Okay, so the recent arrest that had you in jail for 16 months. Do you want to break that down? Let's start from the time you woke up.
It was fake. It was phony. It was designed to shut me up and shut this place down. I will say that. But we'll back up a little before we get to the morning I woke up. Back up. This place is right across the street from City Hall in Trenton, New Jersey. And you can look on a map, right across the street from City Hall. It's a business district here. This whole strip is a business district. And the police kept going. You want to do that all over so that you can edit that out?
No, that's all right.
All right. So this is a business district, and across the street from City Hall. And if you look at the business statutes say that in a business zone, the business can stay open until 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, I got into, for lack of a better word, a pissing contest with the city police. They kept trying to tell me I had to close at 11, because most of the places in the city of Trenton do have to close at 11, because most of the places are considered a residential zone. But this is like one little strip, this business zone. And I looked it up. I could be open till 2. And I got into this argument with Lieutenant Gonzalez in the police department, where he kept trying to tell me I had to close at 11. And I kept saying I had to close at 11. And I refused to close at 11. So next thing I know, they started giving me tickets, started harassing me. I filed a lawsuit against the city, saying that they were harassing me, they was denying me my right to operate a business. Like, you know, it was violating my constitutional First Amendment rights of freedom of expression, and my First Amendment rights to have a religious entity here. Okay, so they retaliated for that. When I filed that lawsuit, they hired this rat, this drug addict dude here named Zev Lapidus, whatever, Zev.
He's a rat.
You know, they hired this rat to come in here and basically set me up, to entrap me. He came in here and he kept following me around, always wanting weed and this, that, and the other. And I've admitted to everybody that, you know what, he did get me one time. He got me. He was basically begging me for weed. At some point, he put $300. He donated $300 in his donation jar in there. He donated $300. So, all right, I looked at my personal and gave him some weed. It was about an ounce. All right.
Damn.
But then, according to this paperwork I got later, I didn't know at the time. Every time he came here, he followed me around. In fact, he was following me around. I was telling everybody, I was calling him Barney Rubble. Because, you know, my name is Ed, right?
Yeah.
You ever watch Flintstones?
Yeah.
And Barney Rubble follows Fred around. He's always going, hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Right? Well, this dude, he's following me around, and he kept saying, hey, Ed. Hey, Ed. And in my head, I started calling him Barney Rubble. I was telling people, like, yo, this dude is Barney Rubble. Like, he's like, what's up with him? He wants a best friend, you know? Like, I didn't know he was sent in here on a mission by the cops. It just seemed weird that he just kept on trying to get up under me and ask me all kinds of questions, right? And I don't know why I didn't think he was a rat. I don't know why I didn't. I just thought he was a weird white dude. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? So, anyway, they busted me, they arrested me. The probable cause for the arrest was they said I sold him weed, right?
Yeah.
That's entrapment, though. I wasn't selling nobody weed. I took my personal, because they gave him some $300 and told him to come in here and try to get some weed. And this day he put weed in my donation jar. He got me, whatever. He got me. Bam. He did. He got me. But then when I was reading the affidavit, it's got like 5 other times they said that I sold him weed. I'm telling you I didn't. He was lying. He just was lying. He just created this thing. But right, it was called, and that's legally what it is. It's called entrapment. The police are allowed to stop crime. They're allowed to enforce laws. They're allowed to help participate in the prosecution. But the one thing they're not allowed to do is create crimes, and that's what they did. You know, they call him a CI. I call him my accuser, but they gave him money and put him on a mission to entrap me in a crime, and they were successful to a point. But I was like, okay, fine, you got me, you arrested me, no problem. But I'm gonna whoop your butts in court. This is entrapment. You know, I'm gonna drag this dude in there. He's my accuser, and I'm gonna put him on the stand and get him to tell the jurors what y'all put him up to do. You know, you're gonna arrest me for so-called selling him weed. I wasn't selling him weed. I wasn't selling nobody weed. They gave this dude money and had him beg me for weed, and I was being nice and gave him some damn weed. And they used that as probable cause to take me down. Right? So all right, no problem. I'm gonna fight it out though. I don't believe in plea bargains. You know, over the years I've had a few cases. I always take it to trial because I think plea bargains are bribery by the government. The government bribes people out of their right to a fair trial with a promise of leniency. You know, that's bribery. They're giving you something. Yeah, you know, you take this deal and we won't put you in jail for a long time. Like they, right. So I don't believe in plea bargains. So I was going to trial. I was taking the trial. I think that at some point the prosecutors realized, wait, he's going to go to trial. He's going to beat this case. He has caught us in our entrapment shit. He caught us.
You're not killing nobody. You're not destroying nobody. You're not taking away from anything. Like somebody coming to me for something, where does it make room for me to take anything? That means basically you have the supply of something that somebody, you have a product, so you just don't agree to my product, so you're just gonna lock me up because you don't agree. Right.
Now I think we should be. I think I should be allowed to sell weed. I think I should be. If you ask me right now, like, yo, I got $40, can I buy that? I'll be like, give me that $40. I think I should be allowed to do that. Right? We ain't doing that on the camera. I'm not selling weed. This is my personal. You know. If they want to smoke, they can smoke. I'm not selling it.
This is my individual.
Yeah, but anyway, they yeah, shoot, right now people are like, what, he gonna sell all that for $40? I got 60. But you know, that's entrapment what they did. So I thought I was thinking I'm gonna win this weed case, no problem. And now we get to that morning, March 3rd, 2017. Normally I get up early and I would have been here early. I don't know what happened that day. It was about 10 o'clock. I was still bullshitting around the house. And I remember I got like some bullshit inboxes and stuff. People trying to get me here, to come here. I didn't realize it was the prosecutors all. They were inboxing me. They wanted me to meet them here. So, but I didn't realize what it was they was here waiting to arrest me here and I didn't show up. So then at some point they use GPS shit and Facebook. My Facebook, I had my GPS locator on that day, so they knew exactly where I was. They went 70 miles up north. I'm at my girl's house, and I hear about 11:30, about 11, somewhere around I hear. And it was the cop knock. I knew right away, oh shit, the cop, what the hell are they doing here? And I didn't answer. I said nothing. They kept on banging. And at some point they started announcing that they was the police. But I knew they ain't got no warrant. They ain't got no search warrant for this house, or they would have just came in. So I knew. So I just stayed away from the windows. I turned on my Facebook Live, and I started talking like, yo, the police are here. I had no idea it would be 16 months. It turned into 16 months. But I FaceTime Live did. And I knew what it was about because people were inboxing me stuff that, you know, I was putting the rat out there. I was laughing about the case. I was saying how bad the prosecution's case was and all that, and how their rat was. I found out all kinds of stuff about him and his accuser, which you're allowed to do. You're allowed to find out who your witnesses are against you. You can find out what their motivations are, what motivations could be to testify against you. The only thing was tripping with the prosecutors, I was putting online. There's no law saying I can't, right? So they came up with this phony ass excuse. and said that I was witness tampering. And I wasn't witness tampering. I was preparing a defense for my case. Like, how's that witness tampering? He's my witness for entrapment anyway. Like, how? Like, I want him to come. I want him to testify. He's my star witness for an entrapment case. They hired him to get me. That's entrapment. Now, the prosecution, their case could have been whatever. He sold him weed. All right, no problem. I'm putting my case on. That's what I was doing. I was building up a case. I always represent myself. This was the avenue that I was going. They saw it was a loser. They saw I was going to win. And you know, over the last 20 years, I've had 4 trials. Prior to this, I had 4 trials. And I've won all my trials. One time I did take a plea, but I took a plea. I was facing like 20-something years, and they offered me 3 to 6 months because they just didn't want me to win publicly. And you know what? I felt I could have won that case, but why even tempt it when they was really just offering me 3 to 6 months? So I took that. But other than that, over the last 20 years, I've taken everything to trial. I've gone to trial and everything, and I've won. So I thought I was going to win. But how they did it was they arrested me that morning, all the way up there in Parsippany, brought me back here. It was the bail reform. I didn't know, I mean, I knew the bail reform had just been instituted, but I didn't understand some of the things. And real quick, they had a bail detention hearing. And at the bail detention hearing, the prosecutor argued for my detention until trial, and that's what they did. They locked me up until trial. Eventually, it took 16 months to get the trial. You know, so I sat for 16 months until I argued my case to the jurors, and the jurors said not guilty. But it never was a case. It was all bullshit. They just used the Bail Reform Act to lock me up, to close this place down, to punish me for what they knew no jury would punish me for. No juror would have convicted me. I've been caught red-handed with weed and going to trial and argued that this weed is mine, the law is wrong, and you know, in Burlington County, I got caught with a pound of weed. And I didn't hide it, I didn't lie about it, nothing. I went to trial with it, and the jury said not guilty. You know what I mean? Like, the prosecution and the law around here know that this is my argument as far as weed goes. Like, it's a tactic called jury nullification. You get the jury to believe the law is wrong and not the person. Yeah. And that's what I do. Caught with weed. Yeah, what'd you expect? I called myself weed man. What'd you think I was gonna have? Cabbage? No, I had fucking weed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wait a minute.